Hi ladies and gentlemen, and good morning. Hopefully you're having an absolutely lovely day. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. That sounds really fake the way I just said that, but it's morning and I'm just kind of like taking it all in. But they threw the Zhongli banner at us, pow, and then no one really had time to react. They are throwing another event at us. It's called the Windglider event, in which we're going to be able to get some experience books, just resources in general, and practice some flying. And there are plenty of videos from me personally. I want to do a video on Razor. I'm still holding out, not maxing out his constellation so that we can see him, even though the playtest could basically give me that anyways. Yeah. Thank you for putting up with me. Today is going to be one of those days, but let's jump in. So we are getting bombarded by things. So this is just going to be a whirlwind. Hopefully you can just take it all in. But basically, long story short, Genshin won some awards. They won the Apple's Game of the Year, basically. Fantastic, neat, good for them. But the more important things is that we're getting paid for it for just being players, I guess. Regardless, we are getting, I think, 800 PREMOGEMS in total. They're going to be deploying this out for the next couple days, which should be pretty awesome. And again, it's just free PREMOGEMS, and also the game's doing well. That means we do well. So good. All right, so we also have this. I'm going to get into this last because this is actually what we're going to be doing in this video. We're actually going to be playing a video game and not just sitting on my set talking your ear off. Although they do make a really good update guide, which kind of gets the point across. But anywho, the thing that we're going to be talking about is the developer updates. They basically hear things from the community and then they reply to them in their way. Right here, developer discussions is what they're called. So we're going to burn through this really quick. I'm going to try to synopsize. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to try to break it down and make it make sense for y'all within timely manners. Let's do this. I basically wish there was a way for me to ask my friend if he's doing anything before I can join his world. We're adding that. Cool. Basically a message system within Genshin. Neat. Awesome. There's still not that much co-op stuff to do, and resin is still a huge problem, so if you could have an event where it was just like a shitty amount of experience, like if you cleared a domain, you gotta open up a dirt trash chest, but you could do that over and over again. Just something, anything. Weird problem that I didn't know anybody else who had, but I don't have friends, so that may make sense. People keep changing the names, and I lose track of my friends. Tell your friends to stop being assholes who change their names, but regardless, you can add a note beside the name, and it'll tell you who they are. Okay. Sure, I guess that's the thing. Maybe don't have dickhead friends that change their name all the time, I guess. Oh, baby, quality of life change. I wish I could add a trackable pin. So after closing the map, I know which way to go. With like quest objectives, and they say, yes, that would be lovely. Holy shit, it's so painful. The only thing that sucks, so they're adding that, but you can only add one. Which I kind of get, but yeah. Also, I hope it's the #1 thing you click. So when you actually post a pin, it's the first one, so you just have to click. You don't have to click and then navigate and then click again. Little tiny thing, but anyway, love this. This is, again, quality of life changes. Love that they're listening and all that stuff, because that was pain. That's awful. This was one that was a long time coming. I wish I could repeat domains without having to leave and re-enter. Yes. But I always thought there would be an issue with that if you're playing co-op and your friend like leaves the instance before you pick up your loot. But here we go. I frequently miss out on domains and Leyland's blossoming drops, having to manually collect them. So, they say the developers have improved the domain and Leyland reward system. You won't have to collect the drops yourself because they'll be added straight into your inventory. Now, I wonder what happens when you have a maxed out inventory, because one of the things that's nice about picking shit up, like artifacts, is when you pick up artifacts, you're like, oh, I'm capped, so then you quickly run over your artifacts, level up some trash thing just to see what you can get, and then you pick up the artifacts again. So I hope that this doesn't like just delete items if you have a maxed out artifact thing. I mean, I guess if some of the white tier artifacts are getting destroyed, then it's not the worst, but still it's gonna add up to being something. So I hope it would just add it into your inventory, or that can maybe give you like one of that weird like inbox system where it's like you have 40 pockets but 1,000 material, and you're like, okay, sure. This is awesome, but I'm weirdly conditioned. Basically, they're adding an autoplay option to the dialogue. So now you have to click every single time you want to get to the next sentence. Well, it will just pivot right into the next thing, except for when there is, of course, a way for your character to speak and add to the conversation. add to the yeah, but still, cool, awesome, lovely quality of life change. I wish there was a place to view the dialogue for the quests. Basically, they want to replay the story. Awesome, they're doing that. You can do that now. Cool, good, go team. In co-op mode, progress is interrupted when players quit the game. Can this be improved? Yes, that's the thing now. Good. Yeah, so when someone leaves, it won't just have the like co-op leaving party weird like black screen thing. Also, if you're the leader of the co-op party, you can just return to your world rather than having to kick everybody. It take a couple seconds and then you finally can get back in the game, so that's just awesome, snappy, and all that stuff. Last but not least, after the developers let us, travelers will be rewarded one antiquated fate, a wish, each time they ascend a character to 20, 50, and 70. Now this is pretty damn clever. Now the reason why is because yes, this is like a free-to-play-ish kind of thing. It's only one, but still. So this is a way for you to kind of do it, but I also think this is the developers kind of forcing people into success, because I feel like so many people don't level up characters and generally, and then they go to fight the Spiral Abyss and then they get their head kicked in and they're just trying to grind this out, when if you were just to level up your character, you'd be able to have a lot less time because they have HP and bonuses and their abilities work even better. So I feel like this is the developers being like, no, please, like, the reason why you're frustrated as shit is because you're trying to do something that you're not capable of yet, you know? Like, yeah, you have one character that's your main DPS going, but all the other characters are, yeah, unless you're wanting that struggle, I don't think you want that struggle. It's because you're angry at the outcome, you know, of dying because your Barbara got one hit because she's level 20, because she has water or whatever. So I think this is the designers also pushing people in this direction. Also, it's them trying to get rid of people hoarding. So people are like, again, that was one of the things that happened with 1.1, is that when they dropped, everyone basically got everything because they were pack ratting, basically. They were playing every day and doing the littlest stuff you could do, so they leveled up the weapons that they got, they leveled up the characters they got, they were already ready to go do the story. So I feel like this is also the designer's way of being like, hey, burn some of the materials you have so that you need to keep coming back and playing. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic. I think everyone who's reading this on YouTube, which is going to be a lot of people, please, Genshin, Mahoyo, my dudes, improve upon the resin system and maybe buff some 4 stars that are shit. Amber comes to mind. Maybe tweak Lisa, or not Lisa, what's her name? The 5-star lady who's like wind-based, who she's good at healing but kind of fucks off with everything else. I don't know, people always say she's the weakest 5 stars. I don't know, but she's the blonde girl. Regardless. Yes, please increase the resin refresh rate so that you could play in the morning and then play at nighttime and have maxed out each things. That way you can be a little bit more effective, because that to me is a cool routine thing. You wake up in the morning, you do your dailies, you go to the end of the day and you spend some more resin. And get people to add this game into the routine a little bit more than they already are. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk next about, and we're going to actually play the gliding event. We're just going to breeze by this so you can see. By the way, this event starts now and ends on the 14th. So it's going to be like a week or so. It's going to last a week. Also, you have to be adventure rank 20 or above to participate in the flying event. Also, there are some weekly things tied to this. Awesome. We're going to get into it, but I just want to breeze by this. This is what it kind of looks like. We're going to find this guy on the map somewhere. We're going to do these flying tests. Again, you want to finish it as fast as you possibly can. Now, there's some things going on with this. Yeah, you can actually see it right here. But basically, the important part is those coins. Those coins are what basically help you complete this task. Now those little blue orbs are things that affect your wind power, so it allows you to actually fly more, accelerate high, go low, that kind of thing. Yeah, like you can see this character just gets a boost of speed right here. He expends it and then boom. Also, yeah, it looks like you can spam the shit out of that, so you can get even better times. Oh, also, I think there's some negatives, so you gotta dodge this thing. Interesting. Okay. Huh. There's like hindrances, like trash in the air. Okay, neat. Ooh, okay, so yeah, you gotta bob and weave with some stuff. Well, that stuff pushes you down, sorry. Okay, yeah, so there's obstacles, awesome. So that's the event, it's the Windglider event. Again, yeah, so this is the quest, fly high, let's go do this, or at least talk to the guy. Now, by the way, this, you basically, every day you get one trial unlocked. But this is the thing that I think is absolutely lovely, and it's kind of what like makes me hopeful, incredibly hopeful for this game in particular, is because the designers are listening. I wish they would listen more on the resin thing, but they're listening really well. One of the things that pissed me off about the last event that they did was like a quickie, which was that like the random person who like just appeared in the world, and we went and talked to him, and we got to open up his gifts, the Box of Marvels event, if you will. Was that they said, I think, or they worded it weird where it seemed like you could go to him at any point and unlock the boxes. But you actually can't do that, because if you missed a day, you wouldn't be able to unlock that box's day. But I think the designers heard people being like, what the fuck is that? What if I have to work on Wednesday? Why am I being punished? I still want to play your game, so I think that this one specifically, if you get to this like a day late, you're still going to be okay, which is awesome. Now, with that being said, I haven't checked anything, but it looks that way. It looks that way because I don't think it's going to be gated, but if it is, then never mind. But I did this last time. I'm pretty sure, based on what I've seen, that that's how this plays. Forgive me if it's not. But to me, again, I think that gives me hope for the designers actually paying attention for stuff. Also, we're absolutely going to do this test with the god himself, Venti. All right, absolutely, Wind God. He may be nerfed or whatever, but still, he doesn't have his heart or whatever. Slight spoilers. Anyways, you shouldn't even be watching this video if you're not eventually like rank 20 and above. Trash. I'm kidding. All right, here we go. Yes, this place is good. It's a good spot for takeoff. Awesome. Takeoff from where? You're an adventurer, but I've honestly spent more time researching ways to use my Windglider than I have at the guild. Ways to use your Windglider? Indeed. It's a real science. It is. Some who put on a pair of Windgliders can soar with the birds, but others, well, they don't get very far. The best way to refine one's technique, to wit, is via practical drills. How about it? Would you like to spread your wings and soar? I'll do it. I've got other things to do right now. That's kind of a douche way to say it, but sure, I'll do it. Let's go. Great, just let me mark it on your map. Fantastic. I think it's just gonna go, right? That's what we do to start the glide. Hopefully they keep these in the game. That'd be really fun. Yeah, because it kind of gets bad with the event. Like, so it feels kind of wasteful. Like, a lot of the content that they're introducing is just gone. You know, like, I would love to do co-op stuff with people and all that stuff, but... Ooh, you can store at 2 charges of this, like, pulse. So, like, right when you go through one of those circles, we can basically do that at any point. You can store 2. Love it. All right, I think we're just gonna make it happen. Come on, Venti. Best boy, Venti. Alright, fuck it. I wanted to collect those, but I messed up. Oh, I'm so slow. Fdoosh, fdoosh, fdoosh. Fuck, I almost missed. Oof. And decelerate. Ooh, boom. Slow down, gotta get all the things. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I can use my thing. Oh, maybe I don't think I'm using the right thing. Oh, I fucked up. Ah, I fucked up. Damn it, I was doing so well. They said like you can accelerate by something, and they said you can also get height. So I'm kind of like, what? This game crashed. Shit. Alright, well the game crashed. That was less good. Let's try to do this. Jeez. I still don't... Oh, really? Can I just abandon and retry? Jeez Louise. But yeah, I'm not understanding how, like, they said you can ascend. I mean, I should do this, get this done right now. I want to find out. Okay, so that's how I increase... Okay, gotcha. Okay, great. Makes sense. Alright, we're good now. Alright, hopefully the game doesn't crash again, and hopefully we don't shit the bed because we know what we're doing. Yes. Boom, we need to get a little more of those before we can actually pop off. Should have been a little more careful about when I activated that. Yeah, it seems like you keep your momentum for the first time you deploy your parachute, which seems awesome. Also, I don't know if, do we get a bonus for collecting those other things? Nope. Oh, I made it fucked it. Come on, baby. Oof, we're a little low. We can get height if it gets real bad. Come on, baby. Oh, no. I want to get this coin. Give me this fucking coin. Ooh. Yeah, that buff, that, like, never mind. I thought it was going to be, it was on par with the thing. It's not. Also, I wish it increased your thing. I don't know how good that was. I feel like I could do much better. I feel like always when I play racing games where I'm like, So do I get more time for getting the blue things? No, we got gold. That was not that hard at all. But I don't know what the, like, I think the thing is just energy. So why even, like, look at the blues? Why not just try to get the most speed you possibly can? I think the coins matter. The coins seem like they're integral to actually getting what you want. But cool. That was awesome. Now, I don't know how we actually find this thing. Is it in the events tab, I would assume? There it is, gliding challenge. So we hit this. So by the way, these are the rewards that we will attain by doing the gliding challenge. We get Primo, we get some Mora, we get some this. And I think it's almost all of these, but not like everything doesn't have to be this, if that makes any sense. But here we go. So yes, by the way, each day these will become unlocked. So I'm pretty sure you could go back to this challenge and do it 3 days from now, I think. Which to me is awesome because that means they're listening to the community. Because again, a lot of the community was like, why have this event like the box of mysteries that like if I happen to work that day, if life kicks my ass in one day, how come and I can't play? Then why am I getting punished? Which this way it's like no, you can come and play at any point and grind all this stuff out again. But as you guys can see, we got this one done, and then in the 13 hours we can do this one. But okay, so this is super important. We got 35,000 gold, super easy. But if you are just happen to be a little bit more clumsy or whatever, or just don't want to even put the time in to get maxed out, you can get the Primo at the bronze. Again, that means they're listening. That means people who happen to be a little bit less good or whatever, or just not as refinement oriented, they can just go ahead and get this at the first one. So we can claim that. That's 60 Primo gems. Love it. As well as we get 30,000 more, not bad, as well as 2 books. Those books are like gold, so definitely hyped for the books. And then we get even more gold as well as experience books. So this is 60,000. This is 1 ley length of your max world level, or not max, but like 45, which is fantastic. So love it. Claim. Also giving them experience books. Them things go like immediately, especially with what do you call it? With people wanting to grind out wishes. People are going to be wanting even more experience books now. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention it, but they are planning on like all the other characters you brought past 70. You will get their wishes for them when they eventually do deploy patch 1.2, I think it's called. So yes, yeah, the event, the BP event. Complete a fallen star 6 times. Earn a gold during your first gliding challenge. Yeah, perfect. We did it. Love it. Oh my god, if I got 30, dude. We're getting it. We're getting there. Very. Oh. Shit! An antiquated fate. Now, is that the fate that I want? Because for those guys who do not know, little update for the progression. By the way, just with like me wanting to get this out sooner, it's pushed like other things back. Like I want to make a Razor video. I want to make a Zhongli video. I want to make so many videos, but I can't just yet. Because I wanted to make this because this is the most current thing. Also, it's kind of time gated. You only have a week to do this, so you got to get to it as soon as you possibly can. Although, again, if you get to it, I think, that last day, you should be fine. Although, I really don't want to say that again because I don't know, but it looks that way with the way it's tracking. Anyway. Also, yeah, they put an obelisk down. If you could just walk up the obelisk and it wasn't working anymore, that'd be bullshit. Anyway, but if we go to wishes, is Antiquated Fate the one I want? No, it's this one. This is like the get all one. This is the one that most people want because the banner is way more specific. This one is kind of like a shotgun blast of like, I hope. But these two are ones where, or this one at least, is your guaranteed a 4-star that are these characters, which are fucking good. All of them are great. As for upcoming videos, because this is going to be the first video that gets to you, what I'm planning on doing is I really want to make a video on Razor, because I'm basically waiting to use his constellations, and Razor is already so fucking good. So good, and I have him at max constellation. I want to make him even. I hear he's just nuts at max constellation. So that's something that I want to make a video of. I also want to make a video of grinding out the last couple story missions that I have, which are all tied to specific characters. So we have a story quest about Venti, we have a story quest about Klee, all of those lovely things that I desperately want to actually experience and also get the experience so that I can hopefully get to 45 at a good time period. Also, holy shit, I thought I had enough experience for 45, not even close. I'm at 43 and I used up almost all of the side quests. Nuts. Anyways, I'm pretty content with Zhongli. The only thing that would be ideal is this one, but again, I'm not that lucky. Maybe I am. We'll see. Again, because I am going to be continuously spending every single dime I get on my wishes wise in terms of free-to-play points from this event and dailies on wishing on his banner, not for Zhongli, but for her. Because man, if I could get this, I want to put her in my roster. This would just makes her like amazing, like very usable. This kind of just makes her okay until you get this. Then it synergizes really well. So that's kind of where we're at. But again, I don't know. I'm kind of debating. I don't know, man. The game's getting to me. The game's getting to me, and I don't like it. I'm like, man, I would love it if I could have this one, because I have Razor Max Constellation, and if I could spend like $30 and have a decent chance of getting a couple more 3 stars, or 4 stars, sorry, and I could get this, and I realize that's just me playing into the thing that exists within this game. So part of me is like, I'm mad about it, but at the same time, I'm like, I mean, it's, again, I'm not like these content creators who could drop 60, but I could maybe drop 30 and hopefully get a couple more constellations from this. Yeah, and I'll use all my things. Yeah, because the next character after this is probably the Stag Girl, who I love to pieces, Genyu. But I love her look, and I might even still drop like $60 on just that, because again, that would be me actually like paying full price for this game, at least Canadian. Which I think this game is totally worth it, as of what I just played. I've played so much of this game. But yeah, Genyu, it seems like she's an aimbot archer, which I don't think anybody wants. And I'm hoping that the aimbot archer is a not necessity of that. I hope she can just be an archer, because if she's just an archer, that's good. You can just dry fire and she's just gonna be as good, then perfect. But if she requires you to aim and get like critical hits, then that's a pain in the fucking ass, to have to like make her good. Because it clashes with all of my other characters, you know what I mean? So as much as I love her design, she completely counters like my Razor play, which Razor is a selfish DPS. But if she happens to be like a good ranged damage dealer, then that slots in perfectly with my characters, you know? But anyways, the reason why I want this character is just how well she'll synergize with Razor. And on top of that, if I also have, Zhongli, and I have like a Venti, or even if I have her, like the Genyu, if I happen to get lucky in the next banner. And yeah, I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I don't want to get, again, I want to stress, I'm not ungrateful for my, like, I got incredibly lucky. I'm blessed. I can no longer say I'm unlucky in this game, because fuck me. I got maxed out Razor, which was the main thing I needed, that like perfectly slotted into my like desired team, as well as I got a shit ton of survivability with Zhongli, another type of CC ability, so if I did want to retire Venti, I could, although I don't think I'll do that. But if Genyu, if everything that we're hearing is correct, Genyu gives you like a thing that enemies fight after, kind of like Mona, how she has that thing that enemies trace and go to, which is great if I want to put down Zhongli's pillar and then that, and then her ult is also like a CC thing. So yeah, Venti might get retired in that instance, because it could just be really good for those kind of moments. And yeah, but again, trying to go for this person with all my primos so that I get this month. We have the banner for like 20 some odd days, so I'll just be continuously doing that. But anyways, we also got Cyberpunk around the corner, just in case some of you guys are unaware of that. That comes on Thursday. Absolutely nuts. But yes, I can't wait, guys. I expect videos coming, because I am just Also, I guess we could probably use the PREMOGEMS we just got to get a wish, right? Yeah, right. I think we have. No, maybe. Do we have enough for one? Yeah, we do. We have enough for one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get our girl. I don't think we're at Mercy or Pity yet. I haven't checked. We got Blues. Nothing. Damn it. Haven't even got Mercy on that. But still, we got some trash weapons. I don't think we can get another one, can we? That was 160. Them bastards. Them bastards. Actually, if I do my dailies, I might be able to do it. But that's what we're just gonna do. We're just gonna keep chewing away, just easy peasy. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is the new glider event. The guy's just gonna be pinging around the map. We're gonna go do those gliding things, get some primo, get some experience books, get some also talent books. Absolutely lovely. Again, also the thing that they tweaked about this event, it seems, is that you can do it at any point within the week, which is so awesome. Again, it's a weird world to have content so consistently from a game, as well as having developers that seemingly listen. Although if they would listen just a little bit more with the resin thing, if they would just fold with the resin situation, that'd be great. But they're just holding true, and it's frustrating. Hopefully they do it at a 2.1 or whatever, the next big patch that unlocks a new district mayhaps. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe button to my right, as well as 2 videos further that way. Zhongli's talking about wine and shit, the filthy alcoholic that he is. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.